Hello, everybody. We are live. It is good to see all of you out here. And there is L Style. How you doing, L Style Design? It's good to have you with us. Now, let me just go ahead and give my greeting while I'm thinking about it. So let me just say, if you're looking for information on trending topics, open invites, and collaborations, and a little bit about the fall calendar, you are in the right place. Or if you want suggestions on how to grow your YouTube channel, one subscriber at a time, then again, you're in the right place because we're going to touch on all those topics in this live stream and more. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Denise Jordan, and I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. Or if you want to see reviews about products that can benefit you in your home, subscribe, because I do videos on those topics all the time. So hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And if you're here on the replay, welcome. I think you will enjoy what we do here today. We always have some very interesting conversations. Some of them get like really deep, and we always get good value from the things that we cover today. And if you are here on the live stream, well then, Gina, Whitney, how you doing? iStyle Designs, how you doing? Becky at Painting the Roses Red, how are you? There are so many of you jumping on, and I am so glad that you guys took this time to jump on with me today. I really appreciate it. I truly appreciate it because I know it's Sunday and it's summer. You guys could be doing something else, and I am glad that you are here with me today to share this time. So, Everyday Living with Karen Jeter, how are you? It's good to have you with me today as well. I'm sending a real quick note here that I need to send on my channel. Let's see, Diva Designing on a Dime, how are you? And I already said hi to Becky and Brianna Sky. Hey, Brianna, how are you? I see you with us again today. So it's good to have all of you with us. We got a lot to cover today, too. I tell you what, we have a lot to cover today. And, you know, this has really been kind of a busy week. There's been a lot going on, and I've been trying to stay on top of things, but you guys know sometimes it is not always easy. So secondhand Tracey Ann, she's on with us tonight as well. Well, hey, Tracey, it's good to have you with us as well. As always, it's good to have you with us. Well, let me go ahead and just chat just a little bit about a couple of things. We've had 4 collaborations that just dropped that were just really, really nice. The first one on July 15th to drop since we were together last was the Make Something New Challenge hosted by Chrissy and that was really a nice challenge, and people had to just create something new out of something old. They had to refurbish it, fix it up in some way, and there were several of you guys that jumped in on that. Those are always nice. The other challenge that dropped was our own challenge, our Corn on the Cob challenge, and there must have been about 16 people that jumped in to join us, and there were so many really amazing corn on the cob recipes. I have got to try some of them. One of them was like a corn salad that I definitely want to give a try. So hey, Andrea Mason at the Queen's Court, it is always good to see you with us. And let's see, Gina Whitney, I spoke with you already, or rather spoke to you already. And there's others that's popping up down there. So I'm trying to be diligent and greet everyone. So, hey, everybody, how are you? And then there's Marilyn at Fabulous Designs on a Budget. How are you doing today, Marilyn, as well? So other collaborations that did drop while since we were together last was a Midsummer's Night Dream hosted by our own Kenya. And oh my goodness, there were so many beautiful, beautiful designs in that collaboration. I saw the one that Kenya did, and you know, Kenya always brings her A game. But the way she had I don't know, the way she had the fronds and the branches and everything just kind of fall down from her chandelier to create her black forest effect was amazing. Just amazing. Mine is not up yet. Mine is almost done editing. I just wasn't able to get the editing done. And then I had the hubby take a look at it. And there were a couple things he said, you know what, they can't see that. You need to like put in some kind of images to kind of show what things are close up earlier on. So I'll get that editing finished tomorrow. And then if Kenya doesn't mind, I'll get it in her playlist tomorrow. I'll be at the end of the line, but still it'll be in the playlist, hopefully, if she lets me in. If not, I'll get it uploaded tomorrow anyway. So there's that one. And then the other one was secondhand Tracey Ann's Merry Thrift-mas in July, her On the Hunt or haul number 3. And that one was another one that was really a lot of fun. And I was able to jump in on that one. So there's Craft Today with Rita Renee that's on with us as well. So hey, Rita, it's good to see you as well. Corinne is on with us, so it's good to have you here. And let's see, Tammy Thompson, MG TV, or is it TVMG is on as well. So there's so many people that are jumping on. We have got 21 people on. If I could get 21 thumbs up, that would be just great. I'd appreciate that. And iStyle Design is laughing. She's saying I was so cute on my Christmas in July that I did with secondhand Tracey Ann. I think they're laughing at my blooper because I did put in a little blooper, which, you know, well, the telephone rang in the middle of my filming, which is always annoying because I get so many robocalls on our house phone. But this time it was the hubby. So I just went ahead and, of course, had to talk to him. And then I decided I would put that in at the end as the blooper. So just so, you know, people have said they enjoy seeing our interactions. I thought, and that was a nice one. But yesterday or the other day when we were doing some decorating in the kitchen, and I'll be putting up my kitchen, my summer kitchen tour video, and he was helping me put some pictures up. The interaction wasn't quite as sweet, but we'll see. And then Tracey is laughing at my naughty and nice comments. So yeah, but that was a fun collaboration. I have enjoyed all of those Christmas in July videos, and I've got 2 more to go up. I've done 2 now. One with Tracey, one with, I think it's Nicole at Nesting Haven. I've got one to go up with Becky and Cheryl, and then one to go up with Tammy, and then one just to go up with myself. So I will have 5 Christmas in July videos to go up. So you guys know that's a nice little playlist that we've got going on there. So make sure you think about that. You know, you've got a playlist, and I probably have another Christmas in July video I could put up. I think somebody did a lost Christmas video or something like that. Well, I've got a couple that weren't necessarily lost, but they didn't get uploaded at Christmas time. So I thought, well, let me just kind of share those. So there's that. All right, so then the other things that I want to talk about, and I missed that last comment. And guys, just keep in mind too that once I get started with the content, sometimes I miss the comments down here in the corner because they go up and down so fast I can't see them. And then of course my eyes, you know, my vision is kind of goofy right now. And most of you guys already know that I'm going to have some cataract surgery this week. Actually, it's going to happen on Friday this week. So, and I know cataract surgery is probably one of the safest surgical procedures in the world. They do so many of them all the time. And I have helped with plenty of patients in the post-op status, helping them recover from their cataract surgery. I remember when we did them back in the day, patients would go in, they'd have those surgeries, they'd come out, they'd be in the bed for 3 or 4 days. They couldn't lay on their affected side. We'd have this eye patch on, we'd be putting in these drops and all that kind of stuff. But I was on the other side of the bed. I wasn't in the bed. So it's going to be interesting. So thank you guys for prayers. And I'm getting some things worked out for Sunday's show. So we'll see how that goes. But that's one of the things that I've been trying to do, is trying to kind of get things caught up and plan ahead so that I can be prepared for next week, because I'm gonna have to slow way down then. So there's that. So yes, you guys, please pray for me. And somebody said that I should vlog it, and I will consider that, because speaking of vlogging, thank you guys. I do need those prayers. There's I'm going to write this note here and say it now while I'm thinking about it. But speaking of vlogging, August is vlogust, like video or vlog every day in August. So one of the things you guys can consider is vlogging or videotaping, videoing every day in August. And I think I'm talking about this, a little earlier than I planned to, but since it's popped out, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, and the thing about the vlogging is that I guess I could get my husband, we could videotape like when I get there, when we come out, I don't know, we'll see. But vlogging every day in August, there's 2 times you do what's called VEDA. Video every day in April and video every day in August. And let me write that down so people see it. So it's VEDA, and some people call it Vlogust. So can you guys see that? So VEDA, VEDA, or video every day in April, or video every day in August. And then some people also call it Vlogust, and I'll show you how that is spelled. And that's VLOGUST, Vlogust, like August or Vlogust, where you're videoing every day in August. Hey Cindy, and hey V, how are you doing? So those are just some things to think about. Now, and then there's Vlogmas, like Christmas, there's Vlogmas, where you vlog every day at Christmas time. And there's a couple different ways you can do it to make it easy for you. And these are just for you to think about. I'm not saying you guys should do this. I'm not saying it makes sense for you guys. I'm just saying put it under your hat. Take a look at your editorial calendar and see if it makes sense for you. What's an editorial calendar? Well, an editorial calendar is when you take your calendar, and mine is over here somewhere, but let's say you take your calendar and you have it plotted out. For example, let's say it's like that, and you plot out what your editorial plans are for your channel for the next quarter or the next 2 quarters. And we did some planning earlier in the year, but it's time to kind of refresh, revisit your editorial calendar. So if Vlogust or VEDA, video every day in August, or Vlogust, blogging every day in August, is something you would consider doing, take a peek at your calendar to see whether or not that would work for you. And you can either do 10 days of Vlogust, like, there's 12 days of Christmas. You could do 12 days of Vlogust, or 12 days of Vlogust, 12 days of videotaping every day in April, or 12 days of VEDA, 15 days of VEDA, 21 days of VEDA. You can decide how you want to do it. And would it increase views? Yes, because VEDA, or VEDA, VEDA, is a searchable term. People do search that term, and a lot of people know that people do that. So that's just something to think about. And then a lot of times what people will do during those times is they just show little snippets of their lives, just kind of like a day in their life, that kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be, because, a day in the life isn't as easily searchable as some other things are. So just think about that. So if you think that videotaping for the whole 31 days of August is too much, then think about 12 days of VEDA, or 15 days of VEDA, or 21 days of VEDA. And then try it that way. And if you try it, and oh, also, these are short videos. So ladies, if you decide to do this, they're typically short videos, and they could be a day in the life. So it could be that you're just showing different things you're doing around your home, cooking, cleaning, running out, running errands, whatever. Or it could be something specific. You get to decide. Maybe you're going to the dentist that month, or I don't know, you're going shopping, whatever. But, and yes, you can use trends. And see, Veda is a trend. That's why I brought it up, because it's one of those things that trends in August. But just keep in mind that you can make it as simple or as complex as you like. So again, 12 days of Veda, 15 days of Veda, 21 days of Veda, you know, Veda the whole month. Or if you get it started and you can't finish it, then just say, hey, you know what? This is too much, guys. And so this will be my last episode of Veda. It's up to you. You have to make it work for you. So I was thinking about that just from the perspective of, you know, when I have the cataract surgery. Oh, Clarissa joined us. Hey, Clarissa. And then Aisha is on. So, hey, Aisha, somebody's having a birthday. So happy birthday to those folks that are having that. All right, so there's that. Now, there's some couple other things that, now, you think we should try what as a group? I missed that. So if you might want to put that comment up again because I missed it. Oh, you guys could do some birthday videos. Is that what you guys are thinking? There's several of you having birthday videos. You could do a birthday collab or something. Okay, well. Oh, try Veda as a group. Oh, you know what? I don't want to put trying Veda as a group out there. Okay. Because that's a big commitment. And again, like, you know, videotaping every day is no joke. So no, I don't know if we want to try that as a group. But you can certainly try it individually. And then, of course, visit each person's channel, that kind of thing. So there's that. And the other thing you guys might have noticed is that there are no video assignments in the description box today. And that is because Sister Circle, each one put up a video. And I missed whoever that was. So I guess I'm trying to figure out how you think that video every day in August would work if, oh, you're saying each person, a different person put up a video each day from the Sister Circle? Is that what you're saying? Now that could be interesting. There's certainly, oh, I see. So every person put up a video in August. Well, if you guys want to try something like that, that's something for you guys. You guys can talk about that and decide. Because again, whatever you do, you want to make sure it makes sense for your channel and that it's going to get you the results that you want. So your first question would be, what is your purpose of having that particular collaboration? So what would your purpose be? So would your purpose be just to get more views? Would it just be to have like one person from Veda each day? And then of course that's searchable. So I think if you're going to try something like that and you want one person each day, do we need to have assigned days to do that? So what are you guys thinking? And whoever that last person is, somebody, Vanessa, I can't read what it is. So that's, you guys can talk about that, whether or not you want to try assigning one day up like that for each person. I'm probably going to do some Veda. I'm probably going to do maybe 12 days of Veda or 15 days of Veda, but definitely not going to do the whole 31 days because it is a big commitment. So you guys can kind of talk about that, and I'll go ahead with this content while you guys are thinking about that. And while there's 27 of you guys on, if I could get 27 thumbs up, that would be great. Okay. So the other thing is I was saying is there are no new video assignments this week, and we won't be having a YouTube growth strategy session on Mondays anymore. So if you guys were on last Monday, you guys pretty much heard me talk about the fact that, you know, it's been a little bit overwhelming to prepare for Sunday's show, prepare for Monday's show, and then try to keep up with my signature content. And then I have been taken to task by my YouTube mentors, not once, not twice, but 3 times, that I need to niche down and make a decision as to what I'm going to do. You going to do YouTube strategy, or are you going to do homemaking strategy? So I'm going to do homemaking strategy, which is my signature content. So we won't have the YouTube growth strategy sessions on Monday anymore. So that's why there's no video assignments for there. Plus, tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be going out to celebrate with my family, to celebrate my birthday. Probably have some adult beverages and that kind of thing. So there's that. So if you weren't on last, thank you guys. If you weren't on last week, check out Monday's replay so you can kind of hear all that conversation. But I appreciate all those birthday wishes, guys. I really do. But so I'm really going to try to niche down, and so we won't have our Monday strategy sessions anymore. But we will continue to have Shoutout Sunday. And on Shoutout Sunday, we'll continue to do our updates and collaborations on that kind of thing, because that makes sense. You know, that's part of my niche, because we do those collabs and all those kind of things. And then, oops, excuse me. So thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So we'll continue to do that. We'll talk about a few other things like we always do on Shoutout Sunday. And then at the end of the show, instead of at the beginning, at the end of the show, let's say we're going to do the show from, let's say, 7:45 to 9:45. Then for that last hour of the show, we can talk a little bit about YouTube strategy. I can answer a few questions if people have them, and then I can, you know, make some suggestions, and then we can jump off. But at least if we do that kind of thing at the very end, then the people who join me because they're here for having a hot flash, ladies, but the people that join me because they're here for the collaborations and the sisterhood and the homemaking stuff, then they can get what they need. They can be served, and then I can serve those at the last hour that have questions and things like that regarding some YouTube strategies. Because remember, guys, I'm not a YouTube guru. I just know a few more things than some people about some things, because there's several of you on there that know a lot more than I do about other things. So that's where we are. So thank you guys for saying happy birthday to me. I really appreciate that. I keep thinking, when do these hot flashes end? I thought, I don't know, I guess I thought when you got 50 or so, they'd start, then they'd go away. Mine are getting worse. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So, okay, so there's that. So anyway, I didn't put in any video assignments this week, but I thought what you guys could do as we prepare for the upcoming week is that you would review 2 or 3 of the videos that we've already taken a look at. And what I mean by that is that go back and look at any of the videos that we've already had assigned. Some of the Sam Jaffrey videos regarding how to start a YouTube, what to say at the beginning of your YouTube video, or what to say at the end of your video, and particularly the ones about tags and description box and all of that. I would say go take a look at some of those and then apply it to your channel. And then when we get together the next time, you can share with the ladies in the sister circle how you applied whatever it is that you picked up on. Because some of those videos, you know, we looked at them once or twice, but I tell you what, some of them I could look at 4 or 5 times and pick up something new each time. So there's that. So do you guys have any questions about that? Do you guys get why we won't be having the Monday session separately anymore? And that we'll just be doing Sunday. We'll still do Sunday at 7:45. And school's going to be starting soon as well. So I know a lot of you will have little ones that you need to put down around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So if we jump on at 7:45, you know, after we're on an hour, we get some of that business out of the way, then those that have to jump off to get kitties put down for the night can still take care of what we need to do. And we've been talking about niching down, and I've been a big proponent for that. And I was one of the very ones that was not doing it. And like I said, Sean and Heather said, like, not one time, not 3 times, twice, but like 3 times, like, what is this over here? Like, why are you doing this? And you need to be doing this and this and this. So I'm going to really try to niche down, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to explode and have, you know, have my channel really grow a lot more. It's growing pretty good now, but I'm hoping to grow even more. So yeah, so we're going to still do stuff on Sunday, and but we won't get together on Monday. So I think what I will do is, if I have a video assignment that I want you guys to look at, I'll put that in on like this Sunday, that we will look at it next Sunday, and then you'd have longer time to take a peek at it as well. And then I'll do sometime over this next week, I will go into our Facebook group, and hey, Gliza, and I will put in there the different videos we've been assigned to look at from various times, so that if you guys want to go back and look at some of those, you can. So there's that. So there's that, I guess. And then I want to come back to the editorial calendar just real quick. You guys, I just want to encourage you to take a look at your editorial calendar and be thinking about what plans do you want to have for the rest of the year. You know, we're almost into August, so we're into the last 2 quarters almost. So, and we'll want to be looking at what are your plans laid out for the rest of the year. And I'm not saying you need to know what video you're going to do each week, that kind of thing. And yes, for those of you that aren't in the Facebook group yet, to be able to get into the group, you have to go to my Facebook page, This and That with Denise Jordan on Facebook, and request a membership, you know, request to join the group, because it's a closed group. So request to join the group. And if once you get in there, if you look over on the left, there'll be like a little groups tab. Click on that and then request to join the group. There'll be 2 or 3 questions that you'll be asked. And Luann at It's Always Something Around Here and myself are the ones that can approve group members. And so one of us will do that. And then once you're in, you can see stuff. And we can try to be a bit more active there too. I've just been really trying to kind of get things ready for my surgery on Friday, that like I missed the deadline for Kenya's video on Saturday, but you know, my Christmas in July one I had done earlier because I kind of already knew what I was going to do. So, but anyway, I'm starting to ramble, so let me get back on task. So anyway, make sure you're looking at your calendars and plotting out what you want to do for your editorial calendars. And then next Sunday when we get together, I'm going to ask if any of you have had any opportunities to be thinking about your plans for the next year, or rather for the rest of the year. And then one more thing before we get into trending topics and open invites. So last week I told you guys my news about my upcoming digital course, my online course, and my online course that teaches you how to do product reviews. And I've got a product review checklist that you can download free of charge, and it's in the description box, so you can click on it and download it. Oh, excuse me. And if you download it, it will ask you to enter your email address. And then when you enter your email address, you'll have to confirm. And so when you confirm, you'll have to get an email, and the email may go into your promotions or your spam folder in your email box. So if you don't see it in your inbox, check your promotions folder or your spam folder. And then when you do that, you'll find it, and there's a little link in there that you can click and get immediate access to the product review checklist. But the reason why I'm bringing that up now is because Free to Be Kinky downloaded the product review checklist, and she did a product review video last week on this pineapple and ginger shampoo and conditioner. And she did a beautiful job. I mean, she really did a beautiful job. And I was so excited that she had gotten a checklist. And then she said it inspired her or motivated her to do a product review. And she had some new shampoo and conditioners that she had picked up. And she did a great job. So I just wanted to share that. So I did link her video in the description box below. And I put it on my tab as well, so that on my community tab, so that if you guys wanted to check out her product review video, she did such a good job. She was, like I said, Free to Be Kinky does natural hair. So it was a shampoo that was geared for natural hair. And so she did the product review, and then she showed herself washing her hair. And I was just so proud. And so she had sent me an email to let me know that she had done it. And I said, well, can I be a proud mama? So even though I'm not your mama, can I claim proud mama status for this? So there's that. And yes, Kim, I saw that you downloaded it as well. So you guys, let's give Gina a kudos. Rather, her name's Marita. Give Marita at Free to Be Kinky congratulations for getting that product review video up. She's got some other things she needs to sort out, but she's beginning to take some action on some of the things that we talk about here. And that's what it's all about, that little by little we take action on some of the things that we're talking about. And for those ladies that joined us new tonight, one of the things that we do here, once I give the information about the collaborations and invites and that kind of thing, you're expected to take action. Like there's probably 2 members that just come every week that just hang out and listen. And one of them in particular, she just likes the camaraderie that we have here. So she just likes to hang out and listen, and she'll make a comment every now and then. But most of us on here have a YouTube channel, which we want to grow. So the different tips and tricks that we talk about, we want to figure out how can we apply them so that we can grow our channels 1 subscriber at a time. And keep in mind, I'm the only one that can say the S word on this live stream. So there's that. So, oh, Marilyn, you're saying you've been natural for 13 years. You've got to look at her product review. Then she did such a good job. She really did. So if you guys use your product review checklist to do a video, if you could send me an email and let me know, because I can't possibly catch all your videos at one time. But if you could send me an email so that I can go over and take a look at it, and I can just be excited for you. And then that way I know if I need to tweak some things as well. So there's that. And if you're interested in starting product reviews on your channel, download the product review checklist and you can get started right away. So there's that. And it's free. Okay, so now let's get into it. So one of the things we want to talk about is some of the upcoming collaborations that we've got. And on July 22nd, my birthday, which is tomorrow, I don't have any collaborations on the list. So if there's one out there, I missed it and nobody sent it to me because I did search before we came on and I couldn't find any. But on Tuesday, July 23rd is Tablescape Tuesday. And this is the challenge that is hosted once a quarter by Creative Lauri and Pam at Creative Homescaping. Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes. And what they want you to do is create a tablescape that is suitable for the season. So 4th of July is over, or our Independence Day is over, and there's no other season that's going on right now. Hey, Ruth. Hey, it's good to have you here. So Tuesday is Tablescape Tuesday, and all they want you to do is create a tablescape that is suitable for the season. And one of the things that I learned from watching Lauri and Pam is that when they say tablescape, they don't just mean a table setting, like, you know, you sit down a table for 4 or for 6. It can be a table design for any table, tabletop, counter space, that kind of thing, somewhere else in your home that creates some kind of an interesting tableau in your area. So don't just think place settings. And I learned that from Lauri. She creates some really interesting things. And there is a $10 budget. They don't want you to go over $10. And if at all possible, they would like for it to be no spend, but definitely they don't want you to go over $10. And you're encouraged to shop your home. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like a dining room table or a kitchen table. You can look at some of their videos and get some of the ideas because they do some really interesting tablescapes. On July 24th, which I believe is Wednesday. What did I do with that little calendar? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, July 24th is Wednesday. And so on July 24th, which is Wednesday, is the Useful DIY Challenge Recycled Glass hosted by MomDas at Life Homemade and Marie's DIY. So now, Marilyn, you were asking who was hosting the Tuesday Tablescape. The Tuesday Tablescape, and that's hosted once a quarter by Pam at Creative Homescaping and Lauri at Creative Lauri. And again, at the end of the night, tomorrow, I will put the list in the description box so that you can go back in tomorrow and capture that. I probably won't get it done well, you know what? I may not get it done tonight, but I'll get it done tomorrow early before we start festivities. So there's that. And then the Useful DIY Challenge, which is Wednesday. And this one, you recycle glass in some way. So it could be like some kind of a drinking glass. It could be a mirror. It could be a window. But some kind of glass in some way. And you do something to make it beautiful and useful. So it's their Useful DIY Challenge. Oh, Gina, no. Gina asks, should you have a certain number of subscribers before doing a challenge? So do you mean before participating in a challenge or for hosting a challenge? And the answer to either one is no. The whole purpose of participating in collaborations for many people is to get more views and more subscribers. And Gina, if you're thinking about hosting, no. Well, one of our new ladies here, Miss Cheryl's Place, her and Becky are hosting a challenge, and Cheryl's been on YouTube a minute, and her and Becky are hosting a challenge. So no, you don't have to have so many subscribers to host one. You just want to come up with an interesting topic and pick a good date and take a look at the dates on the dates that are already claimed. And then also take a look at the challenges that are typically done by other people. And then go from there. So you want to pick something that makes sense for you and that's in your niche. So MomDas' challenge is on Wednesday. So you guys will have to check that out. And it's uploaded on Wednesday, July 24th at 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And in 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, I believe is like 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. So, Gleesa, I missed that comment. So, okay. So there's that. And then on July 25th is... And this is the one I was just talking about. Miss Cheryl's Place and Becky at Painting the Roses Red. This is their first collaboration that they're hosting. And it is Christmas in July. And they're hosting it on the 25th. Like Christmas is on December 25th. Well, this one is on July 25th. So there's that. Now, I see a couple of you guys are kind of getting to know one another. And some of you just joined the family of Secondhand Tracey Ann. That's one of the things that we'll do here on this Shout Out Sunday. So when you see someone make a comment, if you look over to the right, there might be 3 little dots that drop down by their name. If you click on those little dots, it'll give you several options. And one of the options could be go to their channel. Well, you can go over their channel, check it out, and see if you like it. If you like it, you can decide to join their family. If you don't like it, you can decide to come on back on over here, and no one ever knows you were there to visit. So if you think that you might want to be of support to one of the other ladies here in the group, by all means, check them out and see if it, jives with what you enjoy. Let's see. Oh, Tracey's going to do the collab with Secondhand Tracey Ann and Becky. Great. Chanel's Month-Long Collab. No, I'm not familiar with Chanel's Month-Long Collab. Chanel who? I'm going to write Chanel down, but Chanel who? I don't know anything about that. Okay, so, but there's MomDas's challenge. Oh, Kenya just joined us. Hey, Kenya. And then we talked about the challenge with Miss Cheryl's Place and Becky at Painting the Roses Red. And their Christmas in July collaboration is either do a tablescape, a DIY, a Christmas side dish, a dessert, a thrift haul, a Christmas haul, whatever. It's up to you as long as it's Christmas. And then they have a hashtag they want you to use. And the upload date, as I said, is July 25th, which I thought was kind of cool. On July 27th, we've got another Christmas in July home tour hosted by Tammy Thompson at Tammy Thompson TVMG. So now one of the things you guys noticed is that Christmas in July is trending. Every one of you guys should have a Christmas in July video on your channel in some way, because you need to jump on that trend. So either you participated in one of the challenges that one of the ladies here on the circle are hosting, or you just threw up a video that makes sense for you. But everyone should have a Christmas in July video, because keep in mind, Christmas in July is one of those, what we have learned is a tent pole event. So now, what's a tent pole? This is a tent pole. So just think, this is a little tent right here. Think of those little pup tents that Boy Scouts sleep in. So it's flat all year long until just about June. And then it peaks at Christmas for July. And then once July ends and now it's August, it's gone. And it's flat again until next June, and it'll peak again like a little, EKG strip. Everyone should have something related to Angelic Interior Designs. Okay. See, I didn't find that. And sometimes when I search, I don't know if it's the cookies that I have or on my channel, but I don't always come up with some of those topics, and I search and I don't find them. So thank you. I will look for that once we're done. So My Blessed Nest at her Thrift-mas in July is her most watched. She almost had 1,000 views. That's really, really good. And that's why you want to do those collaborations. Thrifting is always trending. So if it makes sense for you, do a thrifting video. And the Thrift-mas is trending. And Thrift-mas and Christmas in July is trending right now. Now, again, those are what we call tentpole events. Kenya's got a new grandbaby. I didn't know that. So again, those are tentpole events. But next June and July, you'll have that video on your playlist on your channel, and people can access that as well as with your other Christmas in July videos. So I'm going to have 5 videos for Christmas in July this year. So Kenya, I didn't know you had a new grandbaby. Congratulations. Grandbabies are special. I'll have to send you guys, you and Diva, this book. I had it out here. Now that I'm showing it to you, I'll have to mail it. It's been laying up here on my desk for the last 2 weeks for me to send it out to Diva, but now I have to send one to Kenya and one to Diva. It's about, you guys know it's a safe sleep book, but it is so cute. It's a little storybook, so I'll have to get that in the mail. But okay, so anyway, tentpole events, Christmas in July, everybody should have at least one, because they really do very well. And let's see, the July 27th is the Christmas home tour sponsored by Tammy, Thompson TV. Now on this one, the upload date is July 27th at 8 a.m. Eastern, I believe. She does have a hashtag. And on this one, it says Christmas in July home tour, but you can do pretty much whatever you like. You can do a fun game. You can wrap presents. You can do a home tour. You can do family gathering, whatever. Just as long as it has to do with Christmas, you can do that for that collaboration. So there's the last Christmas in July one. Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's that one. And if you haven't done one yet, then there's two more coming up that you definitely want to jump in on. So Miss Cheryl's Place and Painting the Roses Red, theirs is on July 25th, which is Thursday, a Christmas in July. And even if you pull up, say, a video that you worked on last year for Christmas that you did not get uploaded, you could do something with that for Christmas in July, because you do want to have something on there on your channel for that. And then the home tour with Tammy is on the 27th. And then there is another Thrift-mas in July Hunt Haul number 4 with secondhand Tracey Ann. You guys are quite welcome. Now this is, I'm saying welcome to Kenya and to Diva, Kenya and Kimberly. Hey, K and K, Kenya and Kimberly. You guys know it's going to be about safe sleep. And you guys know I would love to do a collaboration video with the two of you with being new grandmothers and creating a safe space for your new grandbaby to sleep in. And then, you know, me talk about the safe sleep topic. But yes, I'm digressing. But on July 28th is the fourth of 4 Merry Thrift-mas in July Hunt Haul number 4 with secondhand Tracey Ann. And these you go thrifting. And I tell you what, I had a lot of fun going thrifting to look for these challenges. I found some cute things. I really did. So yeah, I really did. And I was thinking, Kenya, I was looking at a video by Nick Nimmons where he talked about collaborating with other people. And he talked about there's a way that you could like share video, but both of you have a pretty good following. And I thought it would be nice to kind of get that safe sleep message out there, because both of you should have a pack and play crib, something like that at your house, so that when your new grandbaby comes over to visit, they've got a place to sleep, because they should not be on adult beds or in a chair, that kind of thing. But yes, I do plan to enjoy my birthday. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. All right, so there are those. And then on July 27th is the Summer Bar Cart and Drinks Collab, hosted by Marilyn at Fabulous Designs on a Budget and Kimberly Davis at Diva Designing on a Dime. And this one sounds like it's kind of fun as well. And it's style your bar cart and create a drink. So one of the questions that I asked you guys last week, which I don't think you guys got back to me on, was when you're creating a drink, is it an adult beverage or is it a beverage that anyone can have? Like, are you creating some kind of fancy lemonade, or is it something that's got like adult beverages in it? So help us out with that. Because when I think bar carts, I'm tending to think adult beverages. So, but when I'm having family gatherings, particularly since I have a sister who's had an issue with alcohol, I don't serve alcohol when I'm having family gatherings. So that's why I wanted to ask. But yeah, the bar cart one does sound like fun. And they also said if you don't have a bar cart per se, if you have a drinks area where you keep your drinks, you can kind of style that. And so they want you to create a drink, mention both their channels in your video, link them, and all the usual stuff. And they'll have a playlist and hashtag and all of that. And then on July 30th, you know what? I think I missed something. Oh no, I got the Useful DIY Challenge with MomDas. On July 30th is the Sew Your Stash collaboration hosted by MomDas at Life Handmade. Now, for you thread artists out there, Made with Glee, who's Gleeza, Fabric Designs by V, and there were some other thread artists like fabric and that like to sew, make clothing, quilting, those kinds of things. This could be the perfect collaboration for you. And MomDas is so creative, and so this one means you are encouraged to make a project starting with something from your stash. So you don't have to go out and buy anything. Like just go into your fabric stash, your thread stash, whatever, and make something. And take a look at her invite video and you'll see some really cute clothing she's got her kids she's got her kids wearing. So if you're interested, take a look at her invite video and leave her a comment. And then Diva said that on that bar cart collaboration, it can be any kind of drink. And now, what did I miss about Darcy? Darcy, what's going on with you? For the Facebook group, Thrifting Grandma, all you have to do is like go to Facebook and look for This and That with Denise. Look for that page, This and That with Denise. And then when you come to that page, look down on the left-hand side and you'll see groups. Click on the groups and it'll take you to there. Or if you just type in Denise Jordan on Facebook to try to find me, my picture should come up. When you click on my picture to come to my like regular Facebook group, look over to the side where it says groups or pages monitored and you'll see one that says This and That with Denise Jordan. Okay. Now on July 31st is the Timeless Elegance tag. That's the last date for that. And she leaves that tag open during the week. The Sweet and Simple Home One Box Challenge, is that open now? See, I didn't hear that one and I searched, but I didn't look at hers before I came. Sweet and Simple Home. I will find that once we're off and I will put it on the list, but the Sweet and Simple Homes One Box Challenge, she has this every quarter. She probably has about 4,000 subscribers. So someone was asking if you have to have like a whole lot of subscribers. And no, Sweet and Simple Home has been doing this collaboration for a while. And she just now has 4,000 subscribers. So that just shows you she's known for doing that particular collaboration. And that was one of the things we talked about a few weeks ago, is that you guys might want to consider coming up with 20,000 subscribers. I must be thinking about the wrong person. One box challenge? Oh, I'm thinking of Life's Little Things. That's what I'm thinking of, Life's Little Things. Yeah, I'm thinking of Life's Little Things. She does, I thought Life's Little Things did the one box challenge. Yeah, I thought it was Life's Little Things that did the one box challenge. And Sweet and Simple Home does something, but I will find it. I'll find it and I'll get it put in here. So thank you for sharing that one with me. And that's what I need you guys to do. If there's one that I've missed, let me know. And I can slip it on the list when I post the list in the description box. And that one's on December 31st. And with the one box challenge, what she has you to do is just fill up one box, at least one box of the things that you want to donate. Not something you necessarily, you can throw things out. But for the most part, she wants you to find a box of things that you will donate, but things that have served you. And this is how she says it. And I like the way she says it, is that the things no longer serve you and maybe they can serve someone else. So I like that. And good night, Tracey. I'm glad you were able to join us. So there's that. And then the Timeless Elegance one is on the 31st as well. And she wants you to find 3 to 5 things in your home, and this is a no spin challenge, that you see as timeless, as elegant, and as beautiful. And maybe you pull these things out every summer to decorate your home. So she wants you to do that. So find 3 things that are timeless and elegant, and then do your video and show like where you use them in your home. And her invite video showed you some great examples of what some of the things are. And then August 1st is by Hey, Nicola, good to have you with us. August 1st is an early fall vignette challenge hosted by Deco Easy and Style with Pat. No, guys, this isn't mine, but it's by Deco Easy and Style with Pat. And it's a fall vignette, and it can be any place in your home. And they do have a hashtag they want you to use, and they want you to have a pumpkin in this vignette. And it's kind of like trending towards fall over there in the Netherlands right now, because you know our seasons are just off just a little bit compared to where theirs are. And then Pat's in Singapore, so things are a little bit different there too. So they're calling this an early fall vignette challenge. And of course, mention both of their names in your channel and link them in the description box. And I mean, you know the drill for all of the various collaborations. And the upload date is August 1st at any time. They will have a playlist that will go live at 1300 hours Central Eastern Standard Time, or Central Europe, I don't know, CEST time. You're going to have to Google it to see what time that is. And there's a couple of them on August 1st. There's a football season 2019 Tablescape hosted by Diva. Hey, Latanya, how are you? This one is hosted by Salon Diva V, and her name is Vanessa, I believe. Yeah, this is Vanessa. And she's like, are you ready for some football? Well, for me, no. I'm just sick of basketball. And now football so soon. But this is Vanessa's collaboration, and she is just fiending for football season to start. And there's a lot of folks out there that's in that same boat. They're ready for football season. So this collaboration is a football season 2019 Tablescape. And she has a hashtag that says, hashtag, are you ready for some football? Are you ready for some football? Tablescape 2019. That's the hashtag. And you just have to create a tablescape that has a football theme to it. So there's that. And the video upload date is August 1st at 7 a.m. Eastern. And her invitation video is in the red, white, and blue, red, white, and boom tablescape that she put up. And then after she put up her tablescape into that playlist, she also invited you to her football tablescape. So yeah, Kenya, I'm like you. It's like, am I ready for some football? No. Is the hubby ready? Yes. He loves Monday night and Thursday night football. So he's definitely ready. And then on August 1st, there's another challenge that I found. And this one is by Jessica at Measure and Mix and Heidi Sonbo at Happily Thriving Heidi. And it is the Thrift Store Makeover Challenge. And what they want you to do is find something that you've thrifted, either from a thrift store, Goodwill, something you got online, garage sale, whatever, and make it over. And that you need to have a video showing what it looked like before and your process of making it over. And post your video on August 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. And even people who are subbies but who don't have a YouTube channel can also participate, and they've got a mechanism for that. So you want to be sure and check out their invite video. So this one is the Thrift Store Makeover Challenge on August 1st by Jessica at Measure and Mix and Happily Thriving Heidi. And so I think those are the August 1st ones. We had several. So if I'm missing anybody, let me know. And then on August 2nd is the Style Your Coffee Bar 2019. This one is hosted by Cynthia, She's So Blessed, Mysterious Alberta, and Lynn's Lifestyle. And they want you to decorate your coffee table using items in your home. So this is a no spin. It's a shop your home. Mention all three of the hosts in your video. Upload your video on August 2nd. And they don't have a particular time. And they'll have a hashtag they want you to use. And I've not seen the invite video yet, so be on the lookout for that. But again, it's Style Your Coffee Table 2019 by Cynthia, Alberta, and Lynn. And then another one coming on up soon after that is Craft to Date with Rita Renee's August 3rd, Thrift It to Gift It 2019. I've already got that one done because I had to plan ahead. And what she wants you to do is purchase a secondhand item that you would love to gift to someone. And so when you purchase it, it can be something you can just give as is, or you might need to kind of refurbish it, tweak it, show it a little bit of love, whatever. But it's August 3rd, and this is her first collaboration that she's hosted. So for Gina, you were asking earlier, what's it like to host your first one and all this good stuff? Well, she's hosting her first one. Tammy Thompson's hosting her first one by herself. Becky and Cheryl are hosting their first one. So, think about what makes sense for you. Take a look at the list, take a look at the calendar, and see where you can carve a niche out for yourself. And then, so there's the August 3rd Thrifted to Gifted Summer Challenge of 2019, which I think is really kind of cool. And then on August 17th, now we kind of jump ahead in August. So August 17th is the Romantic Dinner for Two on a Budget. And this one is hosted by Elaborate Designs by Aisha. And Aisha is on with us tonight. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask her about them because she is on. But she wants you to design a romantic tablescape for you and your boo on a budget. So your budget is $40 and you need to, that's the food that you're going to buy, and you need to show the food items and show them after they are prepared. Hey, Michelle. And you can cook yourself, or you can get your guy to help, or your boo to help you cook. And she wants you to show a romantic setting for when you actually serve the food. So like maybe you guys are going to eat in front of the fireplace, or maybe you're going to sit in the family room in front of a fire on the coffee table and eat there. Or maybe you're going to eat in the dining room with candle lights and all of that. She wants you to set the scene, have a really nice romantic arrangement, that kind of thing, and just kind of share all of that. And she's encouraging you to use what you already have for everything except for the food. You can spend the $40 on food, but all the other stuff, the candle lights, the whatever, she's hoping that you will use things from your home. And speaking of that, well, I'll come to that in a minute because I found some really interesting dates on the calendar that you guys might think about planning something around. And I found, where is that date? I must not have written it down. Oh, I must not have written it down. But there's like a National Romance Day or something like that. And it's in August. So I'm thinking August 17th for some reason. But anyway, there's that. So there's her Romantic Dinner for Two on a Budget. And videos go up on August 17th at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then August 19th, ta-da, is the Fall Kitchen Vignette, my open invite. So for the Fall Kitchen Vignette is August 19th, and it's hosted by moi, This and That with Denise Jordan. And as you guys know the drill, it has to be portable, so it needs to be on a tray because, it's got to go in your kitchen, on your kitchen counter, on your kitchen table. It's got to be in your kitchen. It's your kitchen vignette. It's part of your kitchen decor for that season. And it needs to be portable because your kitchen decor is prime real estate and you might need that real estate to prep. So that's why it's got to be portable. So you can move it from one spot to another in case you need to work in that particular area. So it's got to be on a tray. Has to have something with words on it. And that something with words can be a plaque. It can be a card. And I'm thinking since it's your Fall Kitchen Vignette, maybe it's a plaque that has the word gather. Because, what are you gathering in the fall? Fruits and vegetables and, flowers and all that kind of thing. And people are also gathering together to celebrate the harvest and all of that. So you got to have something with words on it. And it can be a plaque with whatever words you want. It can be a book. It can be a card. You get to decide what method or what manner those words take. You need to have a floral, and that floral can be either live or faux, your choice. And then items associated with fall harvest. So what items are associated with fall harvest? And I love fall decor. So it could be a crow, because you always have those little black crows with glasses and things like that for the fall. It could be a scarecrow. It could be a pumpkin. It could be a basket of like squash or corn or whatever. Whatever fruits or vegetables are harvested in the fall wherever you live, because, you know, like here in Indiana, our corn is just coming in, you know, like corn is knee high by the 4th of July, but it should be almost ready to, you know, to pick like about now. But somebody said a couple of weeks ago they were harvesting corn then. So it depends upon what part of the country you're in as to what it's like you're harvesting like right then. So whatever fall harvest is for you, put that in there. I might have to get me one of them little fans that I saw V and Liz doing a review on, because I tell you what, you guys see how I'm sweating? Look at there. This is crazy. And I can feel the air conditioning on like over there. All right. So anyway, I will have a hashtag and the link. My upload video will come in probably, hopefully next week. I won't get that done before surgery. I know that, because I got some other stuff I'm trying to get done and have some things ready to deploy, but we'll see. I'm going to be like a videotaping fool trying to get things ready. And, you know, shooting isn't the hard part. It's getting them shot and then getting them edited and then getting them uploaded. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can, because when I have my surgery, I'm going to have this left eye done on Friday, and then I'll go back on Tuesday to get the right eye done. So it's like I'll have almost 10 days that I won't really be able to do much. So I have to plan ahead. So those were that was the last August one that I had. So the fall kitchen vignette, open invite, hosted by myself on August 19th. But I also went ahead and looked at my calendar, my editorial calendar, and thought about what are some of the other collaborations that I do that I want to plot out so that I can put out my signature content around that. So, oh yeah, Kenya, you missed that earlier. We talked about that earlier. So August 19th is my fall kitchen vignette. But then September 21st is going to be my Moonlight Clean with Me for fall. So if you missed the Moonlight Clean with Me in the summer, then you can jump in the fall if cleaning is your thing. So for those ladies with us that are new tonight, don't feel like you have to participate in all of these collaborations or challenges, because you don't. Number one, do what makes sense for you. That means if your thing is DIY and crafts, probably a cooking or a cleaning video doesn't work for you. That's okay. Don't do it. There's no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. The reason why we share these things is so that you are aware of them, and if it works for you, it's a way for you to get in and get some things done. Yes, please. I tell you what, I was at church today and I was saying that prayer while I was at church, like, Lord, please guide the surgeon's hands when he does my surgery. I should have, and I did go up to the altar, but I didn't tell them, you know, to pray for me in regards to that, but I did have it in my mind. But anyway, I'm digressing again. That just shows you guys how worried I am about that. And I must tell you, I have helped many a folk post-op cataract surgery. So anyway, so these next three are things that I put on my list so that I could plan on my editorial calendar. And so you guys can have these on yours. And then here's the other thing. You want to get the things that you know you're going to be doing. Go ahead and get it plotted out so that people can get it on their calendars. And then as they're looking ahead to plan their calendar, they can kind of know what dates are taken. So August 19th is the Fall Kitchen Vignette, hosted by me. September 21st is the Moonlight Clean with Me, Fall 2019, and that's hosted by me. And that's another cleaning after dark. And you can clean a room, an appliance, a closet. You can clean your whole house. Whatever you clean is up to you. You just clean it after dark, or you could do your normal kitchen routine. I think for my, like I just did an after dark clean with me the other day, and I saved some stuff that I would normally do in the morning to do in the evening. So you can choose like what you clean, and it doesn't have to be something that's forever. So that's up to you. And then on December 2nd, I'm going to have my Christmas and winter holidays kitchen vignette for 2019. And the thing with the Christmas and winter holidays is that it's just that. It's a kitchen vignette that you're using to decorate your Christmas. And you can do either Christmas holidays, if that's the holiday you celebrate, if you celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, or if there's some other winter holiday that you celebrate, then you would do that. Thank you. Thank you, Darcy. And I have to pray for you too for whatever's going on with you. And then on January 6th, I'm going to have my winter kitchen vignette. So December 2nd, we'll do the Christmas and winter holiday one. And then on January 6th, then we'll just have just the winter ones. And that one shall last us until spring. And that about that time, and then January 21st, we'll be doing the Moonlight Clean With Me 2020, the first one for 2020. So those will be my first collabs for 2020. So I'm starting to plot out my editorial calendar. And you know what? I feel like I need to do that. And so can you, if you're going to do your fall lantern, like if that's going to be your thing every year, like if you're going to do a fall lantern one, you need to plan that now. Because one of the things that I'm noticing is that some of the collaborations that might end up working well for some people, well, I'll just say this. Get it on the calendar so that people can see what it is you plan to do. So if you're going to do your thrifted to gifted quarterly or your lantern collaboration quarterly, get your calendar out. Get your calendar out. And then take a look to see what's what. And the nice thing about having this list right now, like the one that I'm giving you, you can look to see, okay, what's coming up for August? And then get those plotted out, the things that you want to participate in. So for example, I have all these notes. I have all these notes here. And I will go through and I'll look at the collaborations that I plan to participate in, and I'll mark off the ones that I know I'm not going to do. Because if it's DIY, I'm probably not going to do it. So then I'll say, okay, what makes sense for me? What can I do? Because remember, I want to try to niche down. I got to get in some cooking videos, and I got to get in some cleaning videos, and I got to get in some laundry. So I've got to do some of those. Okay, so when can I get those in? What makes sense for me? So then I look at that, get that planned out, look at the collabs that I want to participate in. Because even though I know I don't have to participate in all of these, I feel like I should participate in some. And so I try to say, okay, so which ones can I do this time? Next time, maybe I can participate in another round. Like Tracey Ann had 4, and I don't usually do all 4 of hers. I'm not going to say I'm super organized. I'm getting there. This is a work in progress. And see, Gina, what you don't know is that I think Diva, and was it in the summer, we did a remote work retreat where we all got at our kitchen tables in our different places. Diva and her husband were driving somewhere out of town, and she had her notebook in the car, and we checked in every hour, and we planned, we set our goals and things like that we wanted to do for the upcoming year. And it was so productive. And now you wouldn't think that it was, but it was so productive. I mean, we had people jumping on at different times. We had it like a West Coast time. Is West Coast, that's like California, but we had that time and a Central Standard Time. So for people that was in Eastern and Central Standard Time, we jumped on at 7 a.m. And I did the welcome to everybody, kind of just like at church. It was like, welcome everybody. We're going to get started. What are your goals and all blah, 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 blah. And then I jumped off, and then people sat down at their kitchen table with their pencil, their pen, their computer, whatever, and they went to work. And then like 2 hours later, I came back on and I welcomed in the new people that had just joined us and told them what we were doing. So, okay, get to work. And then we kind of got back together. And then at 3 o'clock that evening, we jumped on to tell what progress we made. And we had all made a lot of progress. Some people planned out their whole year. Some people planned out a month. We did different things at different stages, but it has taught us that we need to plan. So when I talk about planning our editorial calendar, this is one of the things we need to do. And then we'll have to like put that date on our calendar so we can plan our remote work retreat for 2020, because that was so productive for me. So we'll need to plan one of those for 2020. And I don't know if we want to do it in November, like sometime before Thanksgiving. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Because, once January starts, it's like, boom, you hit the ground running. There's so much going on right then. So do we want to try to plan that in November or October so we can start planning get the calendar laid out for January? So you guys think about it, and I'll come back and ask you guys another time. Yeah, that work retreat was nice. And again, it was remote. Kenya, it was really nice. It was kind of fun for me because I had to do like 5 different sessions. And so I had to pick like a different thumbnail or the same thumbnail with a different time and all that. So we had all these live streams going on, but it was fun. It was really a lot of fun, and it was so productive, and it was so helpful for all of us. So there was that. Okay, so let me quit jabbering away. So let me show you some other things that I found that I wanted to talk about today. So one of the things that I have found is a calendar. Now, Gina, you asked, are there any days that's better than others to upload? Now, that's a good question, and that I can't answer because that's different for each person. Now, if you have not downloaded vidIQ or TubeBuddy, the free versions of those, you should. And in those free versions, they will talk about that. They will talk about what are good days and times and things like that to upload for you. And it's going to be different for each one. So I can't say the best times for that. However, weekends do seem to work well simply because like on Friday evening, people might like jump on YouTube earlier, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings or Saturday and Sunday, people have more time to just kind of surf YouTube, to just kind of see what's happening on there. Because of course you got to go to bed by a certain time if you're working and all that. So I don't know, but let me just see if I can investigate that a little bit, but I won't have that investigated like within the next 2 weeks. So I can tell you that I won't know that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So trending topics is what I wanted to talk about just real quick. So as I mentioned earlier, Christmas in July is still trending. So again, there's 3 more Christmas in July collabs that are coming up. So you should jump in on at least one of those. And all 3 of them have to do, 2 of them have to do with thrifting and 1 does not. So be sure to jump in on those, on at least 1, not just for the benefit of those who you join, but for your benefit. So there's that. The other trending thing is thrifting, and Dollar Tree is almost always trending. So if Dollar Tree works for you, and you guys know I am not a big Dollar Tree person, but Dollar Tree is always trending. And one of the ladies in my mentoring group, she told me about a friend of hers who she said revamped her content and started doing Dollar Tree DIYs, and she grew to like 45,000 subscribers in a short period of time. And that's all she does now. It's like DIY stuff with Dollar Tree. Anything with Dollar Trees almost always seems to do well. So good night, Darcy. So consider that. So if Dollar Tree makes sense for you, think about how you can work a Dollar Tree project. So Gina Whitney, what kind of channel do you have? I don't remember. Now, I personally don't care much for Dollar Tree. It's just not a place that I normally will shop. I have started shopping there based on YouTube stuff, but it's not a place I would normally think to go first. But I will go there for something. If I'm looking for something really inexpensive, I tend to shop brand names and that kind of thing. But I'm starting to think maybe I need to do a little bit more with Dollar Tree. Style My Sweets. Let me check that one out too. Because if somebody is doing something good, we want to know about it and we want to figure out how can we do that too. So there was that I wanted to share with you guys. And oh, I already mentioned Vlogust, and so that's Style My Sweets. And I don't remember what her name is, but I'll find it. But we talked about Vlogust or Veda. So think about whether or not that's something that you want to consider doing. And then quirky holidays in August that I found. I know Dollar Tree has a lot of brand name items, but they're packaged differently. They're either in smaller quantities, that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm a snob. My mom says I am. Maybe I am. I don't know. But it's just not a place that I normally like to shop. I like to go to Pier 1 and Macy's. So my husband prefers I don't go anywhere. So we'll see. Anyway, quirky holidays that I found. Now, I like to find these quirky holidays and quirky topics because I want you to think about whether or not there's anything in here that can make sense for you. So Sandra Tacabon, hey, we haven't seen you for a while. How you doing? It's good to have you with us today. The dog days of summer. Now, and we get dog days here in Indiana. Right now we are having them. But the dog days of summer are July 3rd to August 11th. So is there anything that you can do on your channel that can tie in to that topic? And if so, figure it out. If not, keep it moving. International Clown Week is August 1st through 7th. Do any of you know anything about clowns? Have a family member who's a clown? Want to go to a clown show, to a circus, whatever. That week would be a good time to think about that. So like I said, Clown Week is kind of one of those odd or quirky holidays, or I don't know, weeks or whatever. But it could be something that might work for you on your channel if you were going to take your child to the circus, or I don't know, if you do clown therapy or whatever. National Catfish Month is August. So when I saw that National Catfish Month, now you guys know I'm married to the big fishermen of the Midwest. I mean, my husband always brings home dinner. So I thought National Catfish Month, I can see catfish, fried catfish, different kinds of catfish recipes, how to clean catfish. I was trying to think of all the different kind of catfish things I could think of. And I got the video where he caught that huge catfish last year, which I got a copyright strike on because he was playing Pandora music in the background and I didn't mute it. But I might revise that video and upload it again without that music in the back because he was catching this huge catfish. But think about National Catfish Month. Can that work for you in any way? Clarissa, you like to cook. Leola Dooley, you like to cook. There's a couple of other yous that like to cook. Do you fry catfish? Do you have a down-home recipe? Do you have mama's or grandma's recipe on how to fry catfish? Or whatever you do to catfish, baked catfish, grilled catfish, whatever. Think about whether or not that can work for you. National Eye Exam Month, which I thought, oh, I'm having that stupid eye surgery. Well, there could be a good month for me to to do the beta and all that because of that. And then when Peach Month, also August is Peach Month. So July was Blueberry Month, so that's why I did 3 blueberry videos. Well, August is Peach Month. So think about that, Peach Month. Peach cobbler, peach pie, peach jam, peach tea, like peach tea, that kind of thing. And then I did Google peaches. Air fryers are popular right now, so maybe a catfish video featuring, yes! I don't have an air fryer though. I wish somebody would send me one. But yes, air fryer. So cooking catfish in an air fryer, those kind of things. That would be perfect, particularly if you've got one. So there's that. But again, peaches. When I did search peaches on Google Trends, Crown Peach came up. Crown Royal, Peach Harvest, Peach Jam, Peach Sprite, and then a lot of Asian peach titles. There must have been about 12 to 15 Asian titles related to peaches, and I couldn't read any of them. If you share a recipe, what you have to do in regards to that is, I don't think you would share the recipe. You might cook the recipe, and then like if you found it like on a website somewhere, then you would link it to where you got the recipe. Like I did when I did my blueberry muffins, I found them online. And so I linked where I found the recipe and said, this is where I found the recipe. So if you want it, go here. If you find it in a cookbook, then just give credit. Say, I found this recipe in my such and such cookbook. So yeah, peach pie, you should have videotaped that. So again, peach month. Are there some things dealing with peaches? Maybe you and your kids go peach picking. Do you have a peach orchard? Is there a you pick peach place? I used to do that when my kids were little. We would go to these you pick places, that kind of thing. And then it's also National Picnic Month is August. So how many of you take family picnics in August? How many of you could plan a family picnic just so you could do a video around it, if it makes sense? And so if August is National Picnic Month, what kind of food do you take on a picnic? Fried chicken, sandwiches, desserts, fruit? What kind of things do you take on a picnic? What kind of games do you play? Where do you go? So think about all that for National Picnic Month. Just some ideas, ladies. It's also, so now these are particular days. August 3rd is National Mustard Day. And now you guys know our friend Mary at Mary's Nest already has a video up on fermented mustard. And I mean, that girl is on it. Also, August 3rd is National Watermelon Day. Well, you know, those fruits are coming into season right now here in Indiana. So is there something you can do with that? Watermelon recipes, watermelon drinks, watermelon like fruit bowls, cups, all that kind of stuff. August 4th is Sister Day, Friendship Day, and Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Is there anything in there that makes any sense for you? I'm just asking. August 9th, in addition to being my husband's birthday. Oh, sure. I can put these in. Now, Kenya, I'm glad you said that because normally I wouldn't have put that in the description box. But, well, I tell you what, I will try. I don't know if the description box will take all of those characters, but I found these dates on a website called Holiday Insights website. So I'll tell you what I will do. I will put the link to the website where I found these dates because I already know it won't take all of those. But I will put the website down. Then that way you can look there. And I put quirky dates in August and then all these popped up. So I just thought it was interesting. But then also August 9th, National Book Lovers Day. August 10th, National S'mores Day. Now, s'mores is a Girl Scout thing. You know, it's when you take the Hershey's chocolate and you take the graham crackers and the marshmallows and you make the s'mores over an open fire. That kind of thing. Everybody was a Girl Scout and you did those at one time. But now they got commercials about them. So, is there more than one way to make a s'more? That kind of thing. So, there's that. Now, August 17th is National Thrift Shop Day. So those of you that are into thrifting should definitely have something leading up to August 17th. Maybe August 14th, 15th, 16th, or 17th. Somewhere in there, you should probably have at least one, if not two, things related to thrifting because August 17th is National Thrift Shop Day. August 19th, National Potato Day. And how many different ways can we make potatoes? August 29th, now this one is very interesting for those of you that are health conscious, is More Herbs, Less Salt Day. And I thought that would be a fun one. August 29th, More Herbs, Less Salt. So it's a way to use more herbs and less salt in cooking a healthy recipe. So there's that one. The 30th is Toasted Marshmallow Day, and then August 31st, International Bacon Day, National Eat Outside Day, and National Trail Mix Day. And one of those days in August was like National Romance Day or something like that. So I was thinking that romantic budget thing would work out for that. And then when we look at other trends popping up on the suggested videos on my page were summer foods made with veggies and fruits in the season, chicken salad, and of course, what's for dinner. What's for dinner is always trending. So those are things to consider if it makes sense for you. And then I already mentioned the peach trend. Oh, and when we talked about peaches, which was trending, when I checked peaches on Google Trends and found Crown Royal, like, you know, the Crown Royal liquor. Then they've got a peach Crown Royal, I guess. And then Peach Harvest, Peach Jam, Peach Sprite, and a lot of Asian titles. The interest in peaches were highest at this point last year. It was like 100% at this time in 2018. Today it's at like 92. So it's going back up. So peaches are almost like in season everywhere. So it's trending again. So though, just something to think about. And so remember also that the color peach, well, we talked about the color coral as being trending. Well, isn't peach some shade of coral? So there's that for the home decor folks. And then the other thing I did was think about your YouTube channel as a magazine and how you can share different topics related to whatever it is you do. So I looked at a couple ads online. So I looked at Pier 1, of course, and their ad had coastal home decor, outdoor decor, patio furniture, campus style, and their semi-annual sale and clearance. So those are things to think about. So those are things to think about in regards to ideas for videos for your channel. Particularly, so Designs by Vanessa. Hey, how you doing? I think you're new to us. And then I looked at Target, and Target was doing summer fun, water fun, and sun care. So their summer fun had to do with outdoor decor, outdoor like patio furniture and things like that. And in all of those different designs were like pillows and different things like that. And then water fun had to do with swimsuits and those little portable swimming pools you could put in your backyard and like lawn chairs and other stuff like that. And then sun care, looking at the kinds of creams that you need to put on your body to protect yourself from the sun. So that kind of stuff. So there was that. And then on Wayfair, they've got a Black Friday in July. I did not know that. But Wayfair does Black Friday in July. They've got sale items, various room decor items, and styles. Oh, and when I was looking at Target, what I forgot to mention is that when you look at the Target website, they've got design styles. And when you look under design styles, they've got modern, traditional, and then modern farmhouse. So they've got the 3 different design styles: modern, traditional, and then modern farmhouse. So, and in the modern and the modern traditional, you saw a lot of those pale blues and corals and different things like that. So you can think about, okay, so what do I need to make videos about based on what I see that's trending? But of course, remember, you're going to, after you look at what's trending, you're going to do your research and do the stuff that we learned from LaRon Segub on vidIQ. So there's that. And let's see. Oh, when we look at to find out what's trending in your niche, another thing that I considered doing was I checked with, let's see, where is it? I checked with At Home with Nikki. How many of you guys are familiar with At Home with Nikki? I just love her. And she's the one that got me interested in having my own YouTube channel. She's got a new book out called, I think it's called Nikki Style or something like that. And I think she is amazing. And so when I looked at her channel to see what is she talking about this week, she did a strawberry salsa. So again, fruits of the season, and she's making summery foods. Glass cabinet organization. So V, you've been doing a lot of organization of your new home. I gotta order her book, Kenya. I'm gonna order that, and then I'm gonna talk about it. And then organizing living room tips, handbag organization, and DIY date night cart. So DIY date night cart. So like people like Stephen's party of two, or you know, those of you that do date nights with your hubby or your boo, whatever, these are something you can kind of think about possibly having on your channel if it makes sense. Be My Guest with Denise Cooper, Dollar Tree DIY, and she normally is doing like Pier 1 stuff and Z Gallery and all of that, but girlfriend had a Dollar Tree video up. Oh, you gave me a shout out on your roll call. Cynthia, I am sorry. I didn't check your roll call today. I usually do check it, and I didn't get a chance to do that today, but I usually check to see who you're giving a shout out to, because you always have such a nice roll call when you do that. But thank you. And then Martha Stewart Living. Now, this was very interesting. And here's the thing. Like I wanted to look at old magazine. Okay. Oh, I get it. So Nicole says they're having terrible connection. We were having a bad storm earlier. I thought that I might end up losing power, but the storm cleared up. But I wanted to look at an old magazine, and I didn't have one for this month. So I went on, and I've got Martha Stewart Living that comes in my inbox somehow. And so I looked to see what she had. And so this week, what I got was gardening at its finest. So different gardening things are trending right now. Poached chicken was a recipe she uploaded. Cherry ribs, so barbecued ribs with cherries or something like that. And then vegetarian recipes you'll want to grill. Vegetarian recipes you'll want to grill. I'm going to have to order that book by Nikki. You know what? My son asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I should tell him to order me that book. That's what I'm going to do. And then vacation cocktails was also in there. So now people were looking at those beverages that for that bar card collab. Well, vacation. What does message retracted mean? That means that somebody wrote a message and either decided not to put it up there, so they deleted it. That's what it means. And easy appetizers and things you can grill. So now notice there was and there were two different places where I saw things you could grill. Oh, and Martha Stewart's 2 weeks in a row in her magazine, there were things you can grill. So there's that. And then Kimmy at, she's in her apron, did another Laundro Chat video, parenting advice. She had 15,000 views. So there's that. Baking in the new kitchen. So V, there's something you can think about. Baking in the new kitchen, 25,000 views in 5 days. Now, she's got over 200,000 subscribers. So she gets 5,000 subscribers a day. Views a day easily on all her videos. But still, I'm just letting you guys know. And then Feels Like Home, 36,000 views in 6 days. So now she just moved into this new house. They're finally getting everything organized and sorted out. Now she's saying it's starting to feel like home. So B, I know yours doesn't yet because you already showed us today. You still got boxes in the living room. But the time will come when all these things are sorted out and you guys will be ready. So there's that. And I think, ladies, that is all of the topics for today. That's everything. So now, do you guys have any questions? Oh, and I did look at the Latina next door. I forgot that one. I looked at her because I was trying to see if she had hosted her Look for Less challenge yet. didn't see it. She's been doing that room by room or by the week thing with Heidi. So she hasn't done her look for less lately. But I did check to see, well, what is she posting? Because, I mean, she's got a good little number of subscribers. She's very popular. So she was doing DIY coastal with Target and plain plaids. That was her title. DIY coastal with Target and plaid prints. I don't think you have to worry about a copyright strike if you do a video, because what you're doing is you're cooking the video of a recipe that somebody posted. And then you're going to indicate where you got the recipe from. So when I did my blackberry cobbler recipe, you know, it was a Martha Stewart blackberry cobbler recipe. And so I listed this. You can go to Martha's website here and you can get this recipe. So no, you shouldn't have to worry about a copyright strike. Because, I mean, you're just cooking the recipe. And you can just put the link where they can go and get the recipe from the link. You don't have to, like, write the recipe out there. So, yeah, B, you're good to do any of those unpacking blogs. But anyway, the Latina Next Door did DIY Coastal with Target and plaid prints, Annual Beach Vacation, Paint Your Kitchen Cabinets the Right Way, and then Dollar Tree Farmhouse. More Dollar Tree. If you don't know where you got the recipe from, it's like a recipe, you've just got a card about the recipe that's like in your little archives, then just cook the recipe and just say it's a family recipe, or you got it, or you've had it around the house for so long you don't know where you got it from. But you're just making the recipe. You're not necessarily claiming it for your own. Or if you've tweaked it at all, then it has become your own. So, but if it's something that you've been cooking, is it on a card or is it something that's now in your head? Because that's the thing to think about. And if you guys have any suggestions or advice, you know, feel free to jump in on that as well. Yeah, V, I want you to take a look at, she's in her apron. And when you take a look at her, just kind of look at her channel and look at all the different videos that she's done. And somebody else who's getting mega views on their videos right now is Bella at Bella D Designs. So look at what she's doing. And yeah, you're not selling the food. So if you've got the recipe on a card and the person's name is not on the card, you don't know where you got it from, you know, just it's from your recipe box now. You know, this is one of the recipes you pulled out of your recipe box. You probably got it from a friend long ago, that kind of thing. And you're not trying to sell it. So just make it and just share it. And you should be fine. Any other questions you guys have? There was something I was going to tell you guys and I forgot it. Now, Clarissa said she would tweak it and make it her own. And you know what, Clarissa? She probably has. If you think about it, if she's got this recipe on a card and it's been in her recipe box all this time, she's probably used it up a little bit or changed it just a little bit here or there. So yeah. But I agree with Clarissa. I might tweak it just a little bit, but I really don't think you should have to worry. Oh, yes, V, thank you. V said, everybody give a thumbs up to this video. I appreciate that. Are there any other questions that I can answer? And remember, guys, we won't be on tomorrow. There will be no more Monday shows. So we'll have a show again next Sunday. And as far as video assignments, you're just going to back up and take a look at one of the videos you've already looked at from other assignments. And those are all in the description boxes in the other Shout Out Sundays or YouTube Growth Strategy Monday videos. So I don't have anything else for us tonight. And I don't want to keep you guys on here just chatting unless there's just something you guys want to chat about. But speaking of chatting, No, Kenya, we're not going to have any more Monday night shows. And I think you missed that discussion. We talked about that last week, and that I really have to niche down. My mentors like Sean and Heather have really been getting after me about, like, they said I'm building two bridges. You're building a bridge over here for YouTube stuff, and you're building a bridge over here for your homemaking stuff. And you got to decide. So I'm going to niche down, and we're going to have shout out Sunday shows. We're going to continue to have our Sunday shows, and some of the stuff we do on Monday, we'll do on Sunday. So like, and I think you missed this when I mentioned it earlier. So let's say we're going on at 7:45. The first hour of the show, we'll do like we normally do. We'll talk about collaborations. We'll talk about trending topics. I'll give the updates and all that kind of stuff. And then the last hour, kind of like we did tonight, I'll answer questions about YouTube. If we have an assignment of a video, we'll do that on Sunday. So whatever we're going to do it all on Sunday night. And then and we'll do that YouTube strategy stuff the last hour. So then that way, I'll come back to that. So that way, the people that jump on, that come because they want to hear about the collaborations and they want to hear about trending topics, they can get that first, and then they can leave if they need to. But then those that want to stick around and talk about YouTube strategy, then we can do that in that second hour, and then, you know, people are good to go. So now, Gina, you asked, when is my class starting? Oh, you mean my product review class? That's going to start in September. I had hoped to have it ready in August, but now since I'm going to be having this eye surgery, I kind of got to push things back a little bit because I'm not going to be able to work for about 2 weeks to kind of get some things done. But you can still go ahead and download that product review checklist, and you can get started using that right away. Hey, we've got 23 people on, and I've got 26 thumbs up. So thank you, V. That was very helpful. So do you guys have any other questions? So I'm really excited about making sure that we take care of business on Sunday. So, and I think we do a pretty good job of that. And I probably did a little rambling, and we just did a little chatting, which is good. We need to do that because we're a group, and, you know, ladies just like to do that. But as far as specific topics for the videos, we can do that on Sunday as well. But the last time I was on, as I mentioned, when I got my channel reviewed, Heather was like, "What is this?" And Sean just called me out. He was like, "What is this? And what is this? Why are you talking about this when you should be over here?" Oh, thank you. Oh, Clarissa, you said you had downloaded the checklist. Well, good. Good. Thank you, V. Thank you. I was watching you today on your live stream. Girl, you had me cracking up. But you had that food processor, and you were talking about your fruits and things and showing like what a real, what do you call it? A real nutmeg looks like, and all of that. Oh, Gina, you're quite welcome. You know what we're trying to do here is grow a positive community here for us, because we're trying to help raise each of us up. And one of the things that I learned is that, you know, your beauty doesn't detract from my beauty. My beauty doesn't detract from Kenya's beauty. It's like we can all be beautiful and we can all rise. And so we can all help each other do that. So I just thought about that. So Kenya, hopefully your address is in your about page. Oh, Janae. Oh, okay. Janae. Well, that's easy. I have a niece named Janae. So you guys have your addresses in there, so I can send you guys a little baby book. All right, so then I'll get that out to you guys probably Tuesday, because I ain't doing no work tomorrow. So ladies, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm starting to ramble. So let me just say, if you guys found value in this, thank you. If you guys found value in this session, please give me a thumbs up and share. And come back and join us again next Sunday, and we'll do more of this. And if you feel like you had your mind blown a little bit today, well then yeah, that's what we do. We try to blow your mind on this particular session because we want you to grow. And we want you to grow from the things that we talk about. And thank you guys for wishing me a happy birthday. I plan to have a good time. Like I said, I'm going to have a few adult beverages. I like margaritas, the frozen kind with the sugar salted around the top. And I'm going to eat cake. And then after Monday, I'm going to go on my diet. I took a look at the picture of me in the Kenya. I was doing your, well, I ain't going to turn it up too much. 2 is my limit. But I took a look at me in the video for the Tablescape, the Midsummer Night's Dream Tablescape. And I was like, oh my goodness. You know how you see things in videos that you don't like see on a day-to-day basis? So I'm like, okay, I got work to do. So anyway, I'm rambling now. That shows you guys how tired I am. So I will talk to you guys next time.